Hey guys, this is A-Block, and welcome to a Star Wars theory, where I have a theory that Palpatine is Anakin's father. This could be true, or this could go a different way, where instead of Palpatine being Anakin's father, it could be Darth Plagueis. So, either of them could be Anakin's father. So so we all know that famous throne room scene where he talks about how he can influence the medical rings to create life and taught Palpatine, who was Darth Plagueis' master. So maybe Darth Plagueis could have created Anakin Skywalker. But actually, I don't think so. Some people think that. But I think that maybe Palpatine created Anakin Skywalker. That would explain why he had such an interest in them, and that why they had such, I guess it's not really, would it be considered great? I mean, it's great in the prequels, but then after Palpatine became evil, showed his true colors, then it changed. Well, I think that's why Palpatine had such an interest in him and knew that he wasn't the chosen one. Maybe he's not the chosen one, actually. Because he was created by the Sith. Why would the Sith create their own weapon? Anakin could not be the chosen one, even though he did bring balance to the Force. And maybe the Jedi were right about that, the chosen one being made up. I am not sure though. This is why I like Star Wars so much. It gets so complex at some points. So this could go either two ways. So maybe Anakin is the chosen one because he did bring balance to the Force by ending the Sith. But on the other hand, why would the Sith create a weapon that would cause their demise? And if they did, wouldn't they try eliminating it as soon as possible? Like, if Palpatine and Snoke made Anakin, wouldn't they and knew that he was the chosen one, wouldn't they try to kill him? Maybe that's what Maul was sent to do in The Phantom Menace. Try and kill Anakin Skywalker. Because it didn't look like he was focused on Qui-Gon Jinn. And it looks like he was going to try and ram Anakin Skywalker and kill him. But if Qui-Gon didn't say duck, then he would have done exactly that. Maybe that's why. And that could be their attempt to kill him. Because they knew he was the chosen one. But they could have killed him way before that. Since they was his creation, and he knew exactly who he was giving the birth to, then maybe, just maybe, they could have attacked sooner, instead of as soon as the Jedi find out that this person's the chosen one. But this could go two ways. I'm really torn between this theory. But if Darth Plagueis made it, that could make sense as well. Because maybe Darth Plagueis made it and then didn't tell Palpatine about Anakin Skywalker. But because he told him everything he knew except for Anakin Skywalker. Because maybe Palpatine attacked Plagueis, and then right before he died, he created Anakin to avenge him. That could be one interesting theory. Or maybe Darth Plagueis thought that the Sith should die with him, so that's why he created Anakin Skywalker, to end the Sith, because he was dying. Maybe he sensed that Palpatine was more powerful than him, and used that short moment to kill him, to try and kill him with a different creation. Because Darth Plagueis was one of the masters of the dark side. This is interesting. So either Palpatine created him or Plagueis created him. Because I don't believe that a single mother would have created Anakin. A Force user. Don't forget, I don't think it's possible to give birth to two Force users, because Padme died when she did that. So maybe the max is one. But a single mother, I don't think could be able to do that. But also, it could go a third way. Maybe he didn't. Maybe she wasn't created by. Maybe Anakin wasn't created. Gotta stop saying that. Maybe Anakin wasn't created by Darth Plagueis or Palpatine. And maybe this is the this is a least likely option, which is probably not one of the answers. But excuse me. But maybe Anakin was created by this one by Shmi being drugged by Watto, so he gave birth to a baby because the baby would become a slave and be part of his slave, and then he can sell him or keep him and make more money. That's probably not likely, and I don't believe that in this official canon Disney would allow something like that. Probably won't even allow death sticks anymore. Well, so it's either Anakin's either made by Palpatine's Darth Pleigus or some guy who is drugged. It's probably not going to be Watto, just some human. But I'm not sure. I'm doubting that there's many other options. I don't believe that he would have been created before and by any other Sith, because don't forget, all the Sith were gone, and it's only because of the rule of two. It's only the Master and the Apprentice. So if there was another Sith, then who would it be? But there was one other option who it could be. It could have been maybe Snoke. Yeah, Snoke. If Snoke isn't Darth Plagueis, then it could be him. Because Snoke said he watched the Republic rise and fall. Because if he watched the Republic rise and fall... Wait, my bad, that's not right. He watched the Empire rise and fall. But he could be there still. Because don't forget, he looks pretty old, and if he was there the entire time, he must have learned the dark side of the Force and prevented himself from dying. Because he looks pretty old, like older than Palpatine.
Also, he isn't considered Sith. They've been saying that in the sequel trilogy all the time. But if he was there in the prequel trilogy, then wouldn't Palpatine be aware of him? That could be a possibility. And if Palpatine and Darth Plagueis, who could have been there, did know about him, wouldn't they try and eliminate him because he's so powerful on the dark side? Those are just some possibilities, but this theory might not be right either.
That's one possibility. So maybe he wasn't made by some guy who we don't know and won't know. He's not made by he's not the father from Palpatine, or it could be the father of Pleigus, but it could be Snoke. But who knows? This is going to be one of those questions which are never answered, and people are always going to speculate on. So, thanks for watching this Star Wars theory. May the Force be with you always.